They signed Kubalik too! Stevie Y, the Yzerman, what did you have for breakfast? Cop, Sherrod, we're still waiting on the AAV for David Perron. Not to mention the fact that you signed Marco Kasper too today, which I didn't make a video about, but you get the point. It's the first round pick from the Canadiens, and not the Canadiens, my gosh. I am really losing myself here. The Red Wings in the first round of the 2022 NHL Draft, but they also sign Dominik Kubalik, 2 years, 2.5 AAV. This is a brilliant contract. Now, we did make a video earlier in the week, or was it last week? I think it might have been last week, talking about how the Blackhawks are kind of screwing themselves because they let Strome and Kubalik both go to UFA status. Kubalik was signed on by the Chicago Blackhawks as a free agent pickup after being an absolute stud in the Swiss League for Ambry Piotta. He eventually was a Calder contender. He was the second runner-up behind Quinn Hughes and the inevitable winner in Cale Makar in 2019-20, getting 46 points, 68 games played, and 30 goals too. Last season, he had 32 points in 78 games. Sure, his production has kind of fallen off over the past few years in terms of the direction, but still, that's a 30-point winger right there, and a guy that had 30 goals just 2 years ago. Now, we said in the video a few days ago that a lot of Blackhawks fans have kind of turned on Kubalik, saying, okay, this guy's not as good as he was in his rookie season. He's starting to fan a lot more shots. He's starting to be a lot more inconsistent. We're not really seeing the best version of Kubalik out there. And that's a fair critique to make, although I definitely do want to bring up the point that the Blackhawks themselves just have been getting worse and worse over the years as well, and I can't even try to imagine what the morale is inside that locker room, just knowing that all your young guys are getting traded away, knowing that you're probably going to start rebuilding soon, knowing that guys like Taves and Kane are still there, just withering away. It's an overall ugly situation in Chicago. And so for a guy like Kubalik to go over to Detroit and sign a 2-year, $2.5 million AAV deal, it's not expensive, for crying out loud. You're getting at the very minimum like a 25-point winger for $2.5 million a year. That's a little bit much, I get that, but if Kubalik goes out there and gets 30 goals again, all of a sudden you're laughing. This is a player that also had a pretty good amount of success in Switzerland like Pia Sutar, so it's going to be interesting to see if they're going to be able to match up with each other, as well as Andrew Kopp, and then of course David Perron when he inevitably signs. Man, I kind of got ahead of myself there, didn't I? Inevitably, something like that. But either way, Dominik Kubalik has signed on with the Red Wings, 2 years, 2.5 AAV. I love this contract. I love this player. I can't wait to see what he does in Detroit. Talk in the comments all your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.